Hi, my name is Danielle Cyr. I'm from Pictou, Nova Scotia, and I'm going to update you and share my Motivate Canada story and journey. So it all started when I was in grade 12, and I had the chance to hear a member of the STEAM team speak, Corey Robinson, an Olympic athlete. He's a wrestler, and he came to my high school and did a presentation about goal setting. And after the presentation, I had the chance to speak with Corey and got to talk one-on-one about what my future goals were. Now, at the time, I was in a place where I was about to make a pretty big decision in my life. I was looking to see what university I wanted to attend and what athletic path I wanted to pursue. Now, growing up, I played a lot of different sports, but my two main focuses were basketball and soccer. So I was really caught between which one I was going to choose and also as well which career and education path that I wanted to follow. So I got to talking with Corey, and we talked about my future goals. And what really came across that I got from Corey was not only about setting SMART goals, but the whole idea that really with those SMART goals, you can attain anything that you want to accomplish. And the only thing that limits you are excuses. So that was really big for me. So through talking with Corey, I ended up deciding that I was going to go to Mass St. Vincent University and I was going to pursue soccer. Now, I always kind of doubted myself because I didn't know if I played enough at a high enough level to be able to play university soccer. But I remember what Corey said about excuses, limiting possibilities, and through that summer and through my grade 12 year, I really immersed myself in soccer. I coached a lot, I played a lot. Um, in the summer, I really took any opportunity that I had to be able to get better. And through what Corey told me, I really took that to heart, and I ended up going in September, and I not only ended up making the varsity team at Mount St. Vincent University, but I became a starter there. And I really surpassed my expectations when I was named to one of the CCAA Academic All Canadians, and I was named to one of the ACAA All Star teams. So really, through what Corey told me about goal setting, he made me realize the possibilities that were within myself and just everything that I was able to accomplish just by putting my heart into it and just making sure that I set those goals and that they were achievable and that they were um, something that I was really passionate about. So Corey really helped me along with that. Also, with talking to Corey, he told me about an opportunity in a program called Activate. At the time when I finished, he told me about that when I met with him in grade 12. And during grade 12, I had a lot going on, so I decided that I wasn't going to apply to Activate that year. But I kind of kept in touch with Corey during the university year, and when the application came up, Corey reminded me, and I decided, okay, I'm going to apply. My first year university, I had a really hard year. I went through some personal things, and it was very difficult for me. I was at a point where I wasn't happy at all. Um, I was ready to walk away from sport. I just didn't didn't see how I could keep doing it, and that was really hard for me because sport had been my whole life up until that point, and I was just at a place where I just couldn't do it. So I go to Activate. I apply to Activate. I get accepted, and I had no idea what to expect when I went to Activate. I heard that it was just a sport conference about developing sport in your community. So I thought that I'd give it a try, and I went, and I really had no idea the effect it would have on my life. Activate showed me the reasons that I played sport. It brought me back to what I love about sport are the people. And Activate brought me back to that through the people that I met, through the workshops that I took part in. I was really able to see the reasons why I played sport and why I loved it so much. And honestly, for me, Activate 2011 brought me back to sport. It really it reignited my passion for sport and community development through sport and all the positive things that I was able to reflect on in my life that sport brought me and the things that I wanted to bring to other people. So Activate 2011 was an absolutely unreal experience for me. I absolutely loved it. And then it came around in November that I had the chance to apply to be a volunteer for Activate 2012. So to be on the volunteer team and help lead and implement sessions and stuff at the conference. So I was thinking about it, and I actually really didn't have to think that long about it. No doubt, I wanted to come back to Activate, and I wanted to be a part of it, and I wanted to not only be a part of that experience, but to be there to help kind of share that experience and share my experience, and to be able to create that atmosphere for someone else and give them that positive experience that I was able to enjoy when I went in 2011. So I ended up applying to be a volunteer, and luckily I got chosen. I'm very grateful for that. And throughout my second year of university, I spent the time planning and with other youth from across Canada. So there were 6 of us on the volunteer team, plus 2 volunteer team leaders and an administrative volunteer leader. And all of these people were youth. And that, I think, was the coolest thing for me, was that I was able to help and plan this conference with all youth. And I don't know anybody else other than people who have been a part of Activate who can say that this whole conference that we put on, it wasn't just that we were taking someone's agenda and we were just going to make workshops about it. We planned the content. We decided what we wanted in Activate, what we wanted to share, and what we thought that was most relevant to youth. And it made sense to me, because who knows youth better than youth? So that was really cool. I got to go back to Activate, and I think that was the coolest experience for me, was to be able to create that atmosphere that I was able to experience in 2011, and to provide that positive experience for the delegates that came in 2012. And I think one of the biggest things for me, when I really reflected on this when I came back from 2011, was that I realized that the biggest moments for me, for growth as an athlete, as a leader, and as a person, were as a result of Motivate Canada and everything that I've experienced with them. From with Corey, with setting my goals and directing my vision to what I wanted to do, and from going to Activate, where I was able to just reignite my passion in sport and see that, community development is something I'm so passionate about, and using sport as a vehicle. Activate 2011 really opened my eyes, and then coming to Activate 2012, especially growing as a leader, being able to implement those skills that I learned in 2011, and to be able to help kind of work with everybody else from across Canada, that to put on this conference that, again, was just so inspiring, so motivating, and to be able to meet all of these other youth from across Canada. There's no doubt, I can say it again, and I reflected on it again when I came back from 2012, that some of the biggest accomplishments and even the growth that I've had as an individual has been a result of Motivate Canada. So I can't say thank you enough to Motivate Canada, to the Esteem team, to Activate. I honestly have no idea where I would be without this program right now. It is a huge part of my life, and that's not going to change. And I'm so happy and so grateful that I had this experience. So thank you to Motivate Canada, and I can't wait to see what we do next. I just wanted to give a personal thank you to some of the people who work at Motivate Canada, for Zach and Lauren, the program coordinators for Activate. You guys are absolutely amazing. I've enjoyed working with you guys so much. To Mark, who's part of the Esteem team, you're great. And to Don, the CEO of Motivate Canada. And these are the people that are in leadership positions in Motivate Canada, and they're the reason why Motivate Canada is what it is. These are the people, and the people with the passion, and the ones providing the opportunity. So I really just wanted to give a personal thank you to those 4 individuals, because you've done a great deal for my life, and I know that many, many people across Canada, youth across Canada, can say the same thing. So thank you.